What is going on, guys? We're back here in the 1991 Honda Civic, the hatchback. So as you can see, this thing being manual with no tach, and that drives me freaking crazy. I'm not really sure why they didn't put the tachometers in these DXs, you know, back in the day, but I guess, you know, just being that it was a base model and they wanted to save some money, they figured manual wouldn't need tach. So what we're going to be doing today is installing this guy. So this is out of a 1991 CRX, and those did come with the tachometers. The lucky thing that so from the research that I've been doing, the 1990 and 91 and then the 88 and 89 are different clusters. So this round piece right here is a different, I guess, shape compared to the two models. So you have the 88 and 89, then you have the 90 and the 91. So you have to make sure you get the according cluster from those models. So being that this is a 91, so 90-91, you want to get a 90-91 CRX cluster. So this is going to be a direct swap in. It's going to plug and play. You plug it in and it's ready to go. So that's the cool thing about this. So we're going to get to it. There is 2 screws back here, 2 under the bottom here. This whole black piece comes off, and then you'll be able to get to the clusters. So we're going to go ahead and take that cowling off, and then we'll start back when we get to the actual cluster itself. Alright, so there's 2 clips in the back before you get to these, before you get to the Phillips heads that you have to take out. So it's easiest to do it with the flathead. So you're gonna sit there and pop them out. So there's one, and then there's number 2. I usually leave those in there so, you know, you can pull the whole cowling out with the screws. Then you got the 2 on the bottoms here, so. So there you go, it's loose now. And you want to be sure before you tug on this thing, you gotta remember you have these buttons here. So each of these are gonna have a plug into it, into each one. This one's kind of hard to get to. You have to come around the side here. You can see how you can click that button right there to pop it right out. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Just like that. So you get that one. And then these 2 are kind of difficult to get to, but you have some room. Oh, that one looks like it came right out. And then this one, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Just like that. And then she comes right off just like so. So you just put that to the side for now. And then you're back here at the cluster. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 screws out, and it's going to come right out. And then before you pull it off really hard, you got to remember you have plugs back there too. So you want to make sure you unplug those. You're going to have 3 plugs and then 1 for your speedo. There's 1 plug, 2 plugs, 3 plugs, and a speedo popped right off. So there you go, just like that, pops right out. So you got small plug, big plug, little plug, and your speedo there. And that's it. That's all you have to plug in, and it just you know, bolts right up. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting the other one in. before I actually put it in and button everything up, I'm going to start it, make sure the new gauge works. So we're going to get to go ahead and putting that in. Put the 4 screws back in and start her up, see what she does. Lights working, check engine light went off, clutch in, check that out. Easy peasy. Blinkers. No blinkers. Lights work. Shows brights. Huh. Oh, you know what? It might be because my 4-ways aren't in. So I'm going to see if the button everything back up. Working. So there you go. The reason why the blinkers weren't working is because the 4-ways weren't plugged in. And then alright guys, we're gonna take her out for a spin and see how everything looks. Yeah, we're gonna let it warm up, kind of drive it around, check speed, watch RPMs, and do a quick little all motor pull, first, second gear, just to see if I can get me a little second gear scratch. This thing's not B16A, not very powerful. With, I think like 170 horsepower, and that's to the crank, so it's maybe like 140 to the wheels, nothing crazy. So seems like everything's working pretty good so far. Fuel gauge is working. We're gonna watch the temp gauge, make sure that pops up and that works. Alright, I'm gonna skip forward to the pull for you guys. Alright, here we go, you guys. I'm gonna turn down this road right here and give her a little tug. Third gear scratch there. I'm not sure what the red line's at on this thing, but I did notice the RPM gauge is going past 8, so until I finally felt rev limiter. We'll try a little first gear launch, see how she does. Alrighty guys, well there you have it. If you have any questions about anything, like which gauges switch over to which, like I was talking about, if you have any questions, just send me a comment, whichever you like, shoot me a comment.